It's great.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much. I am here with Kinga.
Woo! Hi, everyone.
App companies out there, if you're ever looking for somebody to help promote your product, you are probably everybody.
I know a good chunk of people. I thought I knew more until I came to Scaling New Heights this year. There's a lot of new people and a lot of new apps kind of flying around.
Well, so that's interesting. I mean, new accounts and everything else, but they keep saying there's a shortage, so somehow they pulled new people in.
Some new people made their way in, which is great to see. I mean, it's good to see new faces.
Yeah. So who are you here with this year?
So this year, I'm actually here with Katana. It's a cloud inventory software. They're actually just down. If anyone watching is here, we're not too far from Fyle. So we're just here. We have a wheel that we're spinning. You could win a cool sweater, just like the one I'm wearing, or a hug. You could win a hug.
A hug? Nice. Well, the sweater is kind of like that too.
You know what? You get a double hug. Yeah.
Beautiful. And how has the show been for Katana so far?
I think it's been great. Again, a lot of new faces, a lot of new people, which I think you go to these shows all the time, and a lot of the time, like I said, it's the same faces. So it's great to reach out a little further beyond who we normally speak to, and get the Katana name out there a little more.
So since you go to all these different events and you've been doing so many of the conferences for some time now, what are the conferences that you're really paying attention to and planning to go? Like you're telling these different vendors to attend.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be at ZeroCon.
Okay.
I always think that's a great conference. Of course, Scaling New Heights is one to be at. And then, I think me and the rest of the world is super excited for Intuit Connect.
Yes.
As they renamed it.
So what do you think that's about?
The renaming?
Yeah.
I was going to ask you.
I think what's happening is it's the growth of the product itself now. They're trying to rename it so it's not just about QuickBooks because they're bringing all these pieces in between MailChimp, right?
Right.
E-commerce, everything else.
Right.
And I think it's going to, if I had to guess, I bet it will go back to, maybe not this year, but soon, having consumers attending again as well, not just accountants.
I mean, that would make sense because these products reach past just the accountants and bookkeepers. I know I can speak with Katana. We do deal directly with the customer, and the accountant wants little to nothing to do with it. They just want it in, the information that they need in their accounting software. So honestly, that makes a ton of sense to me, and the rebrand does make a lot of sense to me, especially with, like you said, you got the MailChimps. It's a little bit further than QuickBooks at this point.
It's been pretty obvious they're making a big play towards, obviously, artificial intelligence.
Yes,
love that. Updated through the whole life cycle is the way I would say it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that will all come to play together.
Yeah.
I've been asking everybody, how do you think over the next year, how do you think technology is going to impact the accounting industry? And I'm asking because next year we're going to check back in and see what's right.
I love that. I think you've seen it once before with the big app tech boom, I guess you could call it. I think you're seeing kind of like a rebirth again with the addition of, like you mentioned, AI. A lot of apps are including it.
Yeah.
I know Keeper has it in theirs. I know a bunch of apps are using AI. And I personally, as a marketer, use it quite often. Who doesn't like ChatGPT cleaning up my emails a little bit? Let's be real. Everyone uses it. So I think that tech is only getting smarter and stronger, and it's streamlining everybody's workload. Doesn't matter if you're the accountant, bookkeeper, or the client in the end. I think there's going to be another resurgence, another boom, just like we've seen in the last few years.
I have this feeling, I think right now we're still in this cycle with artificial intelligence where people are using it as a shortcut instead of actually trying to learn how to use it to evolve or make their jobs easier. And what I mean by that is some people will, let's say they're starting a brand new company or they're going to create an article about something they don't know anything about.
Yeah.
And they'll go to ChatGPT and be like, oh, write me this article, create this presentation. And some people are not doing their homework.
Yes.
To make sure that they're getting correct.
And not only that, if I'm being honest, I am so tired of going on people's accounts. Like, for example, LinkedIn. And let's just say someone's promoting a webinar. Everybody has the, exclusive webinar, and they have the same date, time. Like, we know what you did. You're not original at that point. So the problem currently is people are losing the originality. How that'll, expand into their businesses is I mean, like you just mentioned, it's a little bit more present these days with their creativity. But I think that people should take advantage of these tools and learn them from the ground up, because once they get even smarter, they'll be even harder to like grasp.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, use these tools to help you build and grow your business versus just take shortcuts in your business. They can help. I can definitely always use social media as an example as a marketer. If you don't have, the capacity to hire a marketing team on, ask, ChatGPT to help create a social calendar or give you post ideas. Use it to your advantage. Use it to build your business versus, again, taking that shortcut and looking just like every other business.
What I've been using, like the way I use it, also marketing type stuff in content creation, I will create my videos.
Yeah.
And then I don't use AI to create a video. I don't use AI to create the script, everything else. I will record my video and then I'll take the video, get it transcribed.
Yes.
Right? Using AI in advance.
Yes.
And then I will take the video and throw it into like Opus Clip.
Yep.
To have that then save me time creating like little shorts.
Right.
But I then still have to tweak it and choose to make sure it's a nice setting, as well as take and have AI turn the language into a blog article that can go onto the website.
Brilliant. And then ask them to like SEO optimize it so that when people are, Google searching you do have those keywords already embedded in that. It's great, but it's not perfect. So everyone should always public service announcement over here, always double check it, check the work, because it's just not there yet. But it's good to start practicing and learning how to use it now. You know who would love this?
Who?
Andrew Wall. He's the AI king right now.
Andrew, I miss you, buddy.
Come back.
I finally feel like I got my audio video equipment up to Andrew Wall's standard.
Yes, it's way beyond.
He's not even here.
Breaking our hearts, man.
Somebody call
Get back. I'll do it as soon as I get to.
Okay, perfect. I love it. So we're almost done with the vendor floor, everything else.
I know.
It is open, of course, Wednesday, but let's be real, everybody. It's usually a ghost town on Wednesdays.
I know, because everyone goes really hard tonight. Don't act like that's not true. I don't want to hear from anybody. We all know.
Where's the party at?
I heard Appy Hour is doing some drinks.
Camp.
Appy Camp.
It's going to be in the lobby bar.
Lobby bar, yeah.
And then we're going to be doing a live stream with some announcements that I'm excited to be a part of.
I love your live stream announcements. I said lime stream. We mentioned drinks, and now I'm thinking margarita, lime. I don't.
Lime in the coconut. Oh, it's their stream though. I just get to have some fun on it.
Oh, I like
Are you going to be
that.
going to Apple?
Do you think that I'll miss an opportunity to have a glass of wine with you or a margarita?
I hope not.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there. I mean, why not, right? It's a great time to socialize, get to meet everybody that I haven't met yet. And I think that we've been lacking on the party front.
Well, this was this interesting year. There were no real official big parties, no parties at scaling this year. But what I enjoyed about that is I got to have more personal time with people.
I agree with you, actually, yeah.
I still want the parties to bring it back, please.
Yeah, we want to tear up the dance floor. Let that be very clear to everybody. The dance floor was missed.
Totally. So I missed that part, but it was nice to have some more time just to kind of get back and chill. Especially if you're like me, if you're sitting out here, we're kind of busy throughout most of it.
Yes.
And we have to stay committed to certain parts of it, so you don't get to actually sit down and just hang out.
Yeah. And honestly, those evening events, I say that's where all the work is done. You meet people that are their guard isn't up. It's hard when you're walking through these floors.
Yeah.
And there's 150 vendors with 5-6+ people sitting at that booth. And everyone wants a minute with you, 30 seconds with you. And that could get overwhelming as the attendee or even the vendor. It is it's a lot, and it's just nice that everyone just lets their guard down and we just talk on a more human, not rushed level. And those are the best times, I think.